Oh, cool, the battalion music's here. Sweet. I love the battalion music.
You deserting maggot! The next time you
Maggots?
soldiers try to go AWOL, I'll shoot you myself.
Look, I just want to
Zip it,
I like the
worm. You
story
see those bottles?
better in the new one where
If
you're
you don't get
following
to
what's
the
her name.
turrets and knock those ships out of the
Yeah.
sky, this whole
What
planet's
was her
gonna be
name?
rubble. Meet me at the city
You know, I
entrance.
wish I could tell you.
Yeah.
He needs our help.
Yeah?
I liked
Why don't
her.
you go help him?
I
Into
liked the
another
tech
trap.
girl more.
Well,
The one
go
played by
on.
Rosario
Go
Dawson.
fight
Yes.
some evil.
She was
I liked
awesome.
her too.
At least I
She was
my
great.
favorite.
Starlene. Starlene needs more cameos.
As soon as I
Yes.
find Quark, I'm
More Starlene
saving
is
for
more better.
scrap.
Hang on a sec, I gotta blow my nose.
Okay. Right. So, let's see. What should I look at first? Oh, actually, I should look at the maps. Because the maps would be different. Possibly. So, let's go to the first one. So, what do we got? So, this is Navalis. Yeah, that looks pretty much the same. From what I can tell. Yeah, no, that is the same, pretty much. Oh, it's got a little symbol for talking to the agent after it. Oh, that's not the same. That's actually way different. That looks like a lot of it's missing, actually. Yeah, that looks like a lot of the textures are missing. That's kind of interesting. Huh. I can't tell if that is, like, on purpose or not. Metropolis might be the same. Like, that's the thing. I don't really know what's different and what isn't. But it is kind of cool. Oh, yeah, I technically didn't do any of Eudora. I just flew around.
The map filling in might not work too.
Yeah, it looks like that on Iridia. Iridia looks a bit off.
Of course, you were flying around on Iridia, so who knows?
Oh, I mean, it's not that. It's like this section just doesn't look like it's
Oh,
attached to
right.
anything. I don't know. I don't know. It looks like
Did you
the
cheat
outlines
yourself?
aren't.
Yeah. Did you
that's-
cheat yourself that thing that shows you all the secrets?
No, it's on Clevo 3. We can't go there.
Oh, I mean, just cheat it to yourself in the gadget menu.
Oh, I might have actually. Yeah.
I wonder if that would show up.
I don't know.
But yeah, look, you haven't even been to Kalibo 3 and part of it's highlighted. Yeah, man, that
Yeah,
system
it
was
is.
the guy
Yeah,
who
it
did
is.
it, Jason Skiles. This system nearly drove him nuts, man.
It was green in the final version. It's yellow here, which is kind of bad because you fill it in yellow. So,
Yeah.
so that's a small thing. But yeah, no, it's still there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, because it's got the thing is, I don't know the maps well enough to know if these are actually different. So if anyone is like super knowledgeable about the maps, then you know you can tell us. Oh, I should input cheats. Up, down, up, down. Oh, up, down, left, right, square. No, up, down, left, right, square. There we go. Yeah, unfortunately you can't look at the. Oh yes, you can. I'm being an idiot. So yeah, we got that. Oh, I wonder if Veldin's finished. Oh, let's find out.
Which Veldin?
The final. It is. Is it different? Trying to remember my way through. So that's that. That's the same. That's the same. You go up there. You go down there. Yeah, it does look to be the same. I think
It wasn't a
is.
very big level, so that
No, I
makes
think it is the same. Drex flagship, the intestines. That looks the same.
That was funny, that level, because I remember the person who designed that level was Leslie Matheson. And I remember I was sitting near, and one of the artists came over and was like, "So you want us to have swimming on a spaceship?" and Leslie was like, "Well, I mean, I don't really have the control over that, right? That was what it was supposed to be. There's supposed to be swimming here, so we need to come up with swimming." And they're just like, "But on a spaceship?" Like it just seemed like they totally really were not into that idea. And so it ended up being swimming through the extra fuel or whatever.
Huh, I can totally put on things like the Persuader and the Bolt Grabber and the Mathematic and the... Huh.
Yeah,
So
you should be
there's
able to put stuff on in all of these menus.
Codebot, Raritanium... oh yeah, you'll find Raritanium. I've apparently found 9. I've used -1.
Oh.
Interesting. 10 remain. Cool. Zimerator, Premium Nanotech. Oh, I have more health now. Sweet. Odds Nanotech, Mathematic, Bogger. Oh, actually, I wonder, did I not actually have it on? I mean, I might have. I don't know. Oh, no, it's totally added. Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah, neat. No, it's still there. It's all there. That's cool. It might not be for every level.
Yeah.
But it's still there in some of it. That's really cool.
Neat. Yeah, the maps are clearly still a work in progress. They would come in late because we have to know what the levels look like before we can draw maps for them, right?
Yeah, some of them are green and some of them are yellow. I haven't been developed and that's filled in yellow. So I guess some of them weren't filled in properly until like last minute. That's cool though.
Yeah, the filling in thing was just so difficult. So I'm not surprised that there's still bugs with it because Jason was still hammering them out at this point.
I wonder if the Persuader does work at this point. Oh, I guess I've bought all the weapons, so I can't really tell, can I?
Oh yeah.
Oh well,
I
who
mean,
cares?
I suppose you could get rid of the weapon.
I could, but that would require a little bit of effort, and I'm really lazy. Interestingly, I can't activate the secret menu, from what I can tell.
So, it probably isn't there.
Yeah, probably not actually. That's a good point.
That
Let's
stuff
see if the grind
also
boots
goes
section
late.
is the same. Yeah, I have 8 health now. Sweet. I regret nothing. Yeah, I guess this will be the last level we should do because it's really the only one we haven't done. In the
Yeah, I
comments.
think we're running out of stuff about this one at least to talk with.
Yeah, in the comments. Leave behind what you think we should. Actually, no. I'll ask this question on Twitter as well. But yeah, if there's anything we missed that you want us to check, we can come back and try it out. Because there might be something. Oh, can you not blow these up with a wrench in this game? No, you can't.
Oh, you can't.
Not yet. Interesting. I'm totally gonna die.
Yeah, you toast, dude.
Yep. Neat. What happens if I was to?
Oh, you'll die.
Well, what if I hit the guy first?
I see. I see what you're doing. I don't know.
Normal. Yeah, I died and won.
What are you doing?
Oh wait, you just died in the background.
I keep dying.
Speak for yourself.
The screen's.
Put your
Oh, do you
The-
hear yourself dying?
You look ridiculous.
Oh, it's more the
That's
screen
why I
keeps
don't care
flashing.
who you are. I've got to get the heck out
Yeah,
of
I think.
Oh,
that's-
it's desyncing the cutscene.
Is it?
Yeah, because the audio's not stopping, but the cutscene keeps stopping.
It's repeatedly restarting the level and the cutscene's still running. That's funny.
Yes. You're welcome. Beta testers, come on, get me on board.
Yeah, but
I'd be great
Beta
at this kind of
testers don't
stuff.
test debug menus, dude, because
I
debug
would.
menus don't go out in the final build.
I'd be great at this stuff. Yeah, I'm here now. Sweet. Oh, I don't think those bolts were there in the final version.
Yeah, maybe.
What?
That's the kind of stuff got changed for sure.
What is that? Is that just a waterfall?
Yep.
It is very grey. Huh, that's kind of cool.
I think it didn't get the waterfall particles and stuff until later on.
Possibly. I really like the water, actually. It's quite nice to look at. It's quite dreary, this place, actually, the more you look at it. Underground, it's
Well,
so dark.
It's supposed to have been ravaged by constant war. I mean, it is named Batalia.
Yeah, I know, but still, like, it's kind of... You don't really notice it as much. Imagine if the PS4 Ratchet had a debug menu available in a beta or something. I would wreck that game. I would find everything that could possibly be found.
I mean, those builds exist somewhere. It's just a question of whether or not someone has them, right? Like, this was sent out so that people could beta, or Ratchet 3, for example, was sent out so people could beta test
Yeah.
the thing.
Enjoy the demonstration.
Of course, back then, we didn't need to worry about
We still have a few
the discs getting
minor
played
adjustments
anywhere
to
because
make.
most people didn't have a PlayStation that could play burned discs.
That's interesting. The at the end of that cutscene, the pilot's helmet bounces behind him. I don't think it does that in the final version.
They may know where he is.
Oh, it just sort of fell out?
I don't think the pilot's helmet is shown. I think it's like on a platform and a pedestal, but they actually show the pilot's helmet sort of just bouncing behind him because it fell off the previous guy.
Oh, like floating?
Yeah. So it's changed. That's kind of interesting.
Ratchet's so mean.
Yeah. I do like that aspect about him though. I mean, he is overly mean unnecessarily at times, but I do like the fact that he is a little bit different because it's a learning curve.
Yeah, well, I mean,
He's
that
still
was
a kid.
that was our goal, right? Was to have him be not as good of a person at the beginning as he was at the end, but we overshot it, I think.
Yeah. But I wouldn't have minded him getting a little angry at Clank once or twice.
And I think that the turn should have happened earlier. Like, we don't really turn it around until, like, the final cutscene.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
I mean, he sort of comes to it a little bit when he discovers, like, I think it's Altanis.
Force betrayed him.
No, I mean, he turns good a little bit when in Altanis, because he realizes how bad it is, and then Clank gets shot. But he's still a bit of a dick to him up until the end, really.
Yeah, it was. We weren't sure how far to go with it, and I think we went too far. But we corrected for it, you know, in Going Commando.
Yeah.
Because that wasn't the story we were telling anymore. Part of what they did, part of the reason why Ratchet was a commando was because they wanted to have a fictional reason why his discipline improved so much in between the games.
Right.
Like why he was way less of an asshole and, you know, yes sir, and that sort of thing. He's not a slacker anymore.
I wonder where this missile came from. Probably just the sky.
It's an ambient one, probably. I think those just fly around and blow up so that it looks like there's battle everywhere.
I'm desperately trying to pause it so I get it on explosion.
Oh, turn on step.
Sweet. Which one?
So, go back into camera.
Camera and step.
And
yes.
then step. Yeah. And then you can push down on one of the analog sticks to make it go forward.
Yes. That's not the one. There it is. Ah, yes, we get to witness death and destruction in slow motion.
One frame at a time.
That is super cool.
There's another button on the controller that while you hold it down, it plays, and then when you let it go, it freezes. I forget which button that was, though.
I do not know.
Or maybe you press the stick and another button. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure there was a way to do it.
Oh, well, we can watch it frame by frame. This is really neat. All the debris.
Look at them clipping into each other.
Yeah, it's pretty great. Bye.
Going through the floor.
No, you are not going to fade away. I'm going to watch you disappear before my very eyes through the floor. Oh look, there's the bridge. I found the bridge.
It doesn't telescope or anything. It just moves.
Huh, that's kind of neat. Bye. So yeah, the bridge is just in the floor. Huh.
Yep. Now you know how it works.
Huh, that's really cool.
You should go to a level that has one of those really clever assembling bridges and watch that frame by frame sometime. Because a lot of time went into those bridges.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
You know what you should do? You should fly up to the cannon that shoots out on Iridia, the cannon that shoots out enemies.
Wait, what? There's a cannon?
There's a big giant cannon on a mountaintop by where the agent is, by Skid's agent. And that cannon shoots enemies. You can actually see them if you freeze the game into it. Yeah,
okay. I will do that.
It used to shoot bullets, and then we ran out of memory, so we took the bullet out of the level and just put an enemy in a bind pose there instead.
Oh,
and you can't tell because they're so far away.
Right. Okay. I will check that out.
I have a story about that cannon too.
Oh, okay, cool.
For when we get there.
I was gonna say before, anything you think we've missed, tell us, and we'll try and we'll do like a little mini episode of like people's requests. Assuming it's possible, of course. There are some planets we can't do. Some things that won't be what you're after, maybe.
Right. And then if people like this, maybe we could do Ratchet 3 because there's a lot more debug options.
I mean, with Ratchet 3, I was thinking I could ask on Twitter if there's anything people want me to see. Did you say it's only up to Tyrannosis, though?
Yeah, I think it's Veldin to Tyrannosis, but I haven't tried that personally.
Right, okay.
I know that, but I've heard that all the levels after that crash, which would make sense.
Yeah. Well, if there's a way to try it out, you said there might be a way. With the Interior Museum, if it works with all of them, that'd be cool. Because how far back is the beta?
Actually, maybe somebody listening to this would know how to do it, but I think So there's no way we don't have any way in the debug menu to say load me into the Insomniac Museum. I don't think, right? If we do, then we could try it. But if we don't, that means that we could go, if there's some way to edit the save file, like hex edit it and change the level that it thinks you load into, we could try to change it to the level that the Insomniac Museum is and have the save load us into that level. Alternatively, if you can get a Ratchet, no, that won't work. I was going to say you might be able to get a Ratchet 3 save that is on the Insomniac Museum and do that, but that probably won't work.
I was gonna say that the eyes of that look a little bit like the infobot.
The eyes of which one?
The tank.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if your idea does work and it gets us into the Insomniac Museum, it might work with other levels as well, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on any level that the ship can get you to, right? If it crashes, there's no way we're going to be able to get into it.
Yeah.
But there's no ship that can take you to the museum.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
the other way into the museum, that level crashes.
Right.
So we would have to find an alternate way in. Is the problem? Museum. And I think the saved state would work, but I have no idea how to do it. So if anyone out there knows how to edit PlayStation emulator memory card files, and if anyone knows how to change the level of those, let me know either of those things, and I'll see if maybe I can get us in there.
Yeah, that'd be cool. So is there anything that's hidden in the Insomniac Museum that just?
Oh yeah.
So there's stuff that's hidden that we can't access.
Yeah, but it's not super important. Like it's like there's a whole giant empty room that people have found, and a few other things. Like it's just there's like areas I sealed off, but there's nothing left in them.
Right.
You know, so there's stuff that is there.
No message saying Mike is here.
Yeah, but I don't think I left anything like that in there.
Well, you never know.
Maybe I did. I
Couple
don't
years,
remember.
then. You never know. May as well can only find out one way. But let me try and get to the turret and see if that's any different, because I'm intrigued. Oh, I get to look at the fire. That's nice. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Right. Let's see. Is the turret any different? Oh, the plumber's still here. Oh, actually, that's a thought. Before I do that, let me go back, because I have just realized it probably won't let me do it, because I have the thing.
The thing you get from beating it?
Yes, that is correct.
That's possible.
Where is it? Would it be get quick select or items? Or?
Probably not, though. Actually, you know that segment thing in the debug menu? It's probably checking whether the segment has been completed or not to decide whether or not you get the cutscene.
Well, no. Where the hell is it? It's in gadgets. Oh, maybe I did turn it off. Well, it's irrelevant. I turned it off. So, well. Oh well, whatever. So, it works. It's all good. Let's find out what this is like, see if it's any different, and then we'll go to a video. Yeah. I'll make a save state beforehand, because if it turns out to break or whatever.
The plumber's back.
Very funny.
What are you doing here, sir?
Maintenance. What else? I help
Maintenance!
this air defenses.
It's pretty great.
Better hurry up.
The turret works fine.
I can't actually hear it.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
That's okay, I forgive you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm a pretty good shot.
Glad I could help.
No, I could lose my job.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
What's the sense
you
of
know what
keeping up a
might
turret if nobody's gonna
be
use it?
different
Besides,
is
the
the
block
channel
kids are
that
the
Darla
last
Gratch
one.
works
Why don't we
for,
pay
the
him
number.
back?
I think it was
Originally,
the same.
was channel 64 news.
I think that was the same.
Yeah?
Because
Okay.
that's what it is in the final version. Channel
64?
Yeah.
I thought it was channel 2.
No, 64.
Hmm.
This is, I think, the same. I can't honestly tell. I think it actually homes in on the rockets a little bit more. Huh. It's pretty similar, if not exactly the same. Oh well, we'll go to a video. And we'll finish off there.
Sounds good.
Let's see. What's the quickest way there? It would be this way. Yeah. While I'm here, let me look inside these giant warships. They actually remind me a little bit of a Drek ship. Looks a little bit like the interior there.
Oh, maybe it's similar.
The flagship. Right. Normal. Okay, let's go to a video. And then we will end it there. Because I had a lot of fun with this.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Yeah, I like doing this too, because there's a lot of stuff that's really hard to explain about game development. That's really easy to illustrate if you got a debug menu, you know.
Yeah.
But most of the time you can't do this sort of thing because this doesn't go out with the game, doesn't get found till years later. So
yeah,
pretty cool.
And if anyone has a beta version of Ratchet 2 or Jack and Daxter or just any early games, that'd be really cool. We'd love to see it. So
yeah, you can fly over to that cannon and
down,
straight ahead.
Left, right, square. Then let's go. So this cannon, you say?
That cannon, yeah, and then go into step mode and wait till it fires.
Okay. Gonna wait a bit. I'm assuming this is actually doing things.
Hopefully.
I mean, it's on, right? Yeah.
I mean, I saw it fire a thing earlier.
Yeah.
You just press it super quick.
I mean, it's
moving.
It is moving. It's doing
Once
a
it
thing.
stops.
Slowly.
Once it stops, that's when it's gonna fire.
This
maybe we should have let it move instead of riveting.
Nah. This is what it is now.
We're committed. We got to do it.
I'm regretting so much. Stop moving! Fire the damn enemy! Maybe it wasn't worth it. No, it will be worth it. It's cool.
You can always speed this up in editing.
No.
If we have to suffer it,
if we're suffering, they're suffering.
Well, you could turn the updates back on, wait till it stops rotating, and then put it back in camera mode. Maybe. I don't know.
Come on, fire!
Oh, it stopped.
No, it hasn't. Maybe. Let me check. No, stop moving. Would it work if I turned on Mobies?
Yeah.
Oh, you bastard!
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. You can freeze it there and then just go look at the bullet.
Oh, sweet! That's awesome.
See? Because we had to take the bullet out of the level.
Ah, that's awesome.
And with that tank on his back, he kind of looks like a missile anyway.
Yeah, a little bit. That's kind of cool. Haha.
So that cannon, what that was originally for, was it was going to shoot you up to a spherical world.
Yes, it was gonna. That's what became in Ratchet 2, right?
Yeah. We were going to do them for this game. It became apparent really early, like before I was on the game, that we weren't going to be able to also do spherical worlds with everything else. So they pushed it off for Ratchet 2. But they actually had a demo that wasn't working again by the time I got there, but where you could run around on the world, and this was where it was supposed to happen.
Did you say you were going to have hoverbike and ship sections in Ratchet 3 at one point?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, the hoverbike sections you can see in the museum.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what is that?
I don't know. I think that's the muzzle flash for the gun. It's in the wrong spot.
It's fine. There it is. No, because that's a different one.
I don't know then. I have no idea.
Huh.
But yeah,
That's really
I never
cool.
thought anyone would be able to see those little enemies.
Yeah, that's really cool. I'm gonna turn off step because that's slowing it down quite a bit.
Yeah.
Actually, I
think it's that you're looking at the whole level is what's slowing it down.
Yeah, probably. Let's go back to normal. There we go. Now let's go back to camera. Is there anything else that we want to see here? maybe in the building. I don't know.
I can't think of anything off the top of my head that else is in this level. And I mean, you went through it in the first video.
I might not have actually, because I think we discovered it in Eudora, so I might not have come back here.
I think when I started, oh yeah, you didn't fly around, but you were running around in here before. I came on here.
But yeah, no, this has been really cool. And as always, it's been a pleasure talking to you.
It's been a pleasure talking to you as well. Hopefully people had fun while learning.
Yeah, I hope so. It's just really fascinating to see all of this, and I mean, just to get your insight into how it all works is really cool. Just 'cause it's not something just anyone can learn, really. And this is very dark.
This is why I wanted to do the Insomniac Museums, because there's so much that goes into making the game that nobody will ever know about or see. And I mean, when you see things like people, saying it would only take 2 weeks to add multiplayer into No Man's Sky or whatever.
Yeah.
Like when you notice the fact that someone had to place every one of those buildings in Metropolis and every one of those flying cars, right? Like I think that knowing more about this can give people an appreciation for the discipline that, just because of the lack of information, people might not know.
Yeah, that is very true. It is a shame. There's a lot of misconceptions about the industry, which I feel like needs to be rectified. Like I mean, Kingdom Hearts was delayed, the newest one, by like 6 weeks, and I know exactly why. It's because Final Fantasy 15 was delayed, and they're the same company. They're not going to release a Kingdom Hearts game 6 days after Final Fantasy 15. It would get no sales. So releasing it a month later, it just makes sense. Just good logic.
Mm-hmm. But you don't want to cannibalize your own sales.
Yeah, and like some of the really big Kingdom Hearts YouTubers were just freaking out over it. It's like, well, this is an outrage. Like, fucking grow up. Like, it's one, it's logical, and two, even if that wasn't the reason, it's not ready. Like, just let them be. Don't let them sell you a broken product. They're doing you a favor. Like,
it's what keeps you from getting Assassin's Creed Unity.
Yeah. Right? So, God, it's not hard. It's not hard to understand. Like, yes, you have to wait an extra 2 months. There are other like Final Fantasy 15's coming out. Like Gravity Rush, Last Guardian. It's Christmas. You're gonna get other games. Like, there are loads of other games. It's not a big deal. But oh well, people.
All right. Well, anyway, it's been good. Hopefully, people learn things.
Yeah. Thank you for joining me.
Maybe we can do another one sometime.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Hopefully, we'll come back for Ratchet 3 at some point. That'd be great.
Yep.
So, see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.